It's about 10 a.m. right now, and I didn't really plan this video, but I just didn't want to stay inside my room, which is usually what happens when I start feeling like this. I usually come to central London when my brain feels loud, and I just like to see the world waking up. I feel like if there's a lot of chaos going on around me, then I can focus on that instead of inside of my head. I think I'm making this because I'm leaving London in a few months, and I don't know what to think about it yet. I came back to the city originally thinking that I'd graduate uni, that I'd find a job, some experience, but it hasn't really worked out like that. And I think what's most frustrating isn't even the financial aspect of everything. It's more so to do with putting in a lot of work, putting in a lot of applications, um, and just feeling no human connection to the whole process of it. It almost feels like you're not being chosen. And as humans, we always tend to blame ourselves. And I think I've been struggling a lot with that, especially as a creative in London. So what I'm thinking right now is that I just need a different starting point and try and get my first opportunity and stuff. Basically just having to survive out here. Nobody really prepares you for the part after uni where effort doesn't necessarily transform into progress or a job or experience. Um, yeah, it's kind of all up in the air at the moment. My mom is sending me to Japan for my birthday, which I'm incredibly grateful for. But it feels really contradictory since I can't financially support myself at this moment. It's like I can have experiences in life, but I can't have stability. And that's a weird thing to process at this age. Everything is just kind of it's up in the air. I don't feel like I'm giving up just yet. I feel like I'm just changing directions a bit earlier than I would have anticipated. Maybe this is just what the start looks like for some people, not with landing that big career job after uni, uh, small steps. One of my biggest stresses right now isn't even career related, it's my cat. I'm trying to figure out how to rehome him with me to Islamabad in 2027 because my family doesn't want him long term. And sometimes I feel kind of selfish for not wanting to let him go. But there's always a stress of like, if I can find him a secure family and, a stable environment. And there's like another deeper part of me that doesn't want to give up on something I'm attached or committed to. It kind of feels really familiar when it comes to the creative industry. I think this year has made me question a lot of things. Like, if I couldn't make it here, what does that say about me? Like, am I not talented enough? Did I waste my time studying fashion? And I don't really have those answers yet. And I think that's the weirdest thing about being in this transitory period, is that everything's kind of up in the air and everything's kind of in limbo. I'm moving back to Islamabad in May. And it's so strange because when I was younger, it felt like nothing really happened there. It felt like a place that you needed to escape from. And I don't know, I just feel like maybe I'm not surrounded with the right opportunities for me. Especially because in London, you have to have a foothold to break into the creative industry. And I feel like if I'm trying to do that in Islamabad, it would be a lot more practical, especially for my case. Yeah, London's amazing. There's a lot of great opportunities, but you need to have a foothold here to break into any sort of job roles or experience. And it's it's kind of that never-ending cycle of you need to get experience, but you need to have experience, which is it's really frustrating. Scariest part about this situation is it feels like everyone else is already finding, their path. Everyone is finding out things about themselves, finding their careers, and it's like I'm still trying to find myself. I don't really have an inspirational ending to this. I think today's just one of those days where I'm trying to stay grounded and stay focused and not give up on myself quietly. I feel like there's still a lot to be done, and there's a lot of things that can be done, but I just don't think this is the right environment for me to do those things in. Maybe I'll watch this in a year and I'll look back and things will make a lot more sense. Or maybe I'm still trying to get somewhere. Either way, I just wanted to document this. If for no one else, then for myself. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now.